Check this out. I'm feeding my fish this morning and I saw just this little thing walking over there. You can see this little mouse or small rat or whatever it is just outside of the greenhouse. Look at this ding dong in my aquaponics system. I killed that little thing. I don't know how he got in there. So I have a little rat in my aquaponics system. I did have one before when I had a compost bin over in that where that grow bed was. I basically had an indoor compost bin to try to heat the aquaponics system, and I had like a few rats. And here I caught that big fat one. I'll show you in the video after this. Right now I'm gonna try to catch that small one, which I see up there. I saw him yesterday and then as well today. So we'll use a typical rat trap with some cheese on it and see if I can get the little guy. So I have the trap set right here, so we'll see if I can get him today. If the cheese doesn't work, I'll put something that sticks better to that part on the trap. Hopefully by the end of today, I have a rat. Look, this little rat took the cheese and pooped all over here. So how did he get that poop on the trap? I guess he stood on this brick and directly pooped on there. My rat trap didn't work, but I got this little guy in here. See this guy? I wonder how long he's been in there. Look at that. So last night that rat took the cheese off of here, but I had one fall in my thing, so I don't know if it's the same one, but I'm gonna set it with some almond butter and a few pieces of fish food in there, so hopefully that works better, since he was able to pull the cheese off, or she was able to pull the cheese off without getting caught. So we'll see if there's another one in here. The almond butter was cleaned off completely. What a punk. Gotta do something else now. Just got these rat traps off of Amazon. I'll post a link in the description. So hopefully these do better and actually get the rats or mice or whatever's in the greenhouse. Get all that poop everywhere. So I tried a few different methods, which I'll show you as well, but I'll try these. They're easy to set. You just stick the food in there and hopefully that can chomp on some little guys or some fat ones. So I'll just use my fish food, stick a piece in there and see how that goes, and just if that doesn't catch any, add some other enticing food tomorrow. So I just set up all these rat traps in different places, so we'll see how that goes. I also tried this method with the spinny thing on here. I had some almond butter in here, but no luck. So either it's not, doesn't spin good enough, maybe those rats are just too smart. So I got one there, got one under there, got one on top of my fish food bucket, got another right under there, another over here, and another under this filter over here. So hopefully in the morning we got some rats. This is the second day of having these traps here, and I got one. That is nice. So the first day, actually, this is a trap that only went off. When I came yesterday, it was just flipped over and all the way over there. So it's like, I was wondering how the rat would get the food in there without getting chomped on. But now I got one. Just barely though. I come in here and see this trap flip over. I'm like, come on, I gotta set them up better. And then I come over here. And boom, I got another one. Oh, this guy's still alive. Got another rat today. That's the third one, which is nice. Got another rat this morning in the same area. So I gotta figure out how they're getting in and then block it off. And then prevent these guys from coming in here. So I don't know, I don't believe they're living anywhere in here, because there's no place to really, I mean, they could be underneath the grow bed, I mean the fish tanks, but I doubt it. I think it's like the fourth rat. So this is probably what's been setting off the traps, or eating the food and not setting off the traps, is this little mouse. So look, it's barely even in there. I noticed the trap went off, I was like, another one got away. So they must be able to be light enough or something to eat that food without getting caught. This guy must have just gone in the wrong way or something. They are pretty light. Because how this one works is they gotta push down this thing for the trap to go on there. So if the mouse is light enough, it might be able to just rest on there and nibble on the food. But I did glue it down so it makes it so that it can't pull it out. It has to chew on it. So this morning all I was doing is just feeding my fish. Didn't even check the rat traps and all that. And then all of a sudden I look down and there's an opossum. That is insane. And it's still alive. That's sad though. It got its foot stuck in there. I wonder why it came in here. Maybe one of my crayfish crawled out or something was appealing to it. Or it was warmer in here or something. And that trap it got caught in, I also just noticed it is from all the way over there. So it either found something to eat, stepped in there, walked over here and tried to go out, but he couldn't fit or just got too tired. Here it's got its little home in there. I'm hoping the arm can recover. So I believe everything was coming through this spot over here, which was a hole I left for me to do some plumbing to come through from the hose or the garden faucet, so that I can have it or make it easy to get water into the aquaponics system when I need to fill stuff up. So I did close it off, but I'm still getting some small mice in here, so maybe there's a smaller opening that's coming through. So I need to get a different trap, since these guys are barely catching these mice. As you can see here, you can't even tell there's one in here, but there's one right here, barely got it. So I need to probably get some smaller traps or something that's better at catching mice, since these guys somehow able to chew the food that I did glue down, that you can see there, and still get away. So we'll see. Well, that's about it for this video. It was just showing you the rats that I had in my greenhouse. It's basically there, they come wherever they can. I did close off that hole, which might help a little, but I still see some rat droppings in here. So the traps that I used did do a decent job, but I will be trying some other traps later on. Unfortunately, during the time of using those traps, I did catch a baby possum. I tried to save it, but it did die or pass away. I would have brought it to a place nearby, basically a nature rescue center. However, because of Corona, they're basically closed, which I couldn't do, which kind of sucks. But basically, that's showing you that those traps do work to catch whatever you want to catch, it looks like. Maybe just anchor them down, because the rats and the possum did walk away with the traps. They weren't able to escape the greenhouse, but they did walk a good distance with the trap on them. If you do find these videos useful and like watching them, remember, as always, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you for watching.